being part of the LGBTQ plus community, I knew that growing up, I thought, yes, family. Oh, how would that work? Being a gay man, I was thinking there's lots of ways. We researched into surrogacy, first of all. There was all sorts of ideas in our head, but I think with any couple or single person that might feel in a separate community to the typical normal world, the typical normal view of a family, needs to have confidence and know that the support, especially what we all need really, the support is there through the team behind the fostering. So everything that you get information wise, any questions you have, I personally don't feel that regardless of my sexuality, I've had a different path to anybody else. And it's normally a case of what the outside world might feel and think. But if you can be, true to who you are and the best example of a role model to a child, when the child's in school or with their friends, and they go, yeah, I used to be with my mum and dad, now I'm with my dad, who's also got another dad, or now I'm with a mum who's also got another mum. And it's just finding that way for the child to be able to express, because we've got our own feelings, we've got our own thoughts, but to me, the most important thing is how they feel and how they sort of deliver that message to others, or part of their identity, being able to see who they are. Not everybody's accepting. Some people might not understand. I know that the different various adoption or the fostering teams will focus on a specific week to drive that campaign. But I've been to many events. I've been to Pride events where there'll be fostering departments there, private agencies or councils or adoption promoting it. And there's always such a huge interest, because anyone in part of the community that wants to be a role model knows that they can do it some way or another. There is a way of doing it, and just finding what best suits you. A lot of people think with fostering, well, how do you do it? How do you let the child go? I've only had to do that once, and I knew that the difference I made in her life would have been an impact going forwards for the rest of her life. So I was really quite happy with myself, how good a job I did. But I know a lot of others might be worrying and thinking, well, how am I going to have different children in my home? If you've got your own children already, like I did, there's a lot of doubt, regardless of your sexuality. It's just how the home makeup is created. But it will be a taster for people to realise, can they do it? Can they bring someone else into their home? Can they provide that experience for somebody that hasn't had the best? If you really want to be a carer, a parent, or whatever figure to somebody that needs it, regardless of your sexuality, if you feel it's going to be right for you and the child, just go for it. Don't hold back.